Hold on, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started, but just bear with me on this one. But just bear with me. I just gotta promote this and share it. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Just bear with me on this.
Moving them matters.
My fault, y'all. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. What's good, everybody? Sean Sholove Rose, excuse me, Sean Sholove Rosenberg in the building. Welcome to the live stream. We are about to watch a new video from Deleted. Now, normally I would do these videos on. Normally I would do the videos based on reaction videos, but I decided to do this in a live stream instead. So I'm not really going to do a lot of talking in this live stream. I'm just going to let this video play out, and I'm going to let Deleted explain everything, because Deleted basically predicted Drake's fate before our very eyes. He kind of called this way before the lawsuit and even way before the battle. So, yeah, I'm going to let Deleted do mostly of the talking. I might stop it here or there to give my honest opinion, But we're going to let Deleted mainly do more of the talking. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So Drake really outbitched himself. He's the bitch of all bitches. He said he wanted to be the lady and the tramp. He wanted to be both. Drake the final boss of being a bitch. Like he didn't just bitch out, he got bitch DLC. Got the whole bitch map pack. This man snitched trying to pull the white privilege card. Then remembered mid-trial, oh wait, I'm black. This dude really thought the system was gonna protect him. Like he really was a Karen. It backfired so fast. The court skeeted L's all over his face. Now he just looks like a wet dork. A dweeb. The people's disappointment. I mean, I try to feel bad, but nah, he's just dumb as hell. At this point, he's collecting L's like Pokemon cards. You cry too much, man. You extended your own downfall a whole nother year for free, for no reason. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was trying to take a break. I didn't plan on uploading anything for a whole month, and I couldn't wait any longer. I already waited long enough. I have like a love-hate for Drake. I like Drake's old music. I fuck with the slaps that he sings to females. I mean, you just pop that in, you feel me? You pop one of those old Drake slaps in, you cuddle up with a female and you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I didn't mess with the old Drake, but however, as a Ye fan, I hated him. The Ye versus Drake era goes all the way back to like 2010, so I've been wanting to see this shit happen. I can't stand the motherfucker. He's a tattleteller and it didn't work. You told for no reason. How you gonna snitch and it not work? How you gonna snitch and not even level up? And Karma said, hey, thanks for the info, but you still got your ass whooped. Man really woke up one day, lost the rap beef and said, nah, I'm suing. I'm gonna sue everybody.
We suing.
Y'all know how embarrassing that is? The judge literally says, sir, this is hip hop. Imagine being so allergic to accountability that you try to subpoena rhymes and bars and it don't work. You snitch just to ruin your own credibility. That's crazy. And he really thought a federal judge was gonna win people's perception. The judge laughed at his ass. He said, hey, look, check this out, man. Diss tracks are opinions. Basically saying Kendrick cooked your ass, shut up. It's now legally binding. That's the part that's fucked up. It's in writing now. Drake, you got your L notarized. That's how fast he lost. It didn't even hit halftime. It wasn't even the pregame. Bruh accused his own label of botting Kendrick's song like UMG got a secret anti-Drake department or some shit. Come on, man. Quit acting like you was in actual humans, like you didn't walk outside and hear that song. We couldn't escape it. For a whole year, I got tired of this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was everywhere. There's no way you thought bots did that shit. This man thought Spotify had a cheat code against him. The cheat code was called being a better rapper, Drake. I thought you study rap battles.
I study rap battles for a living.
There's no way you study that shit, cause the way you went out, like, what the fuck?
I study rap battles for a living.
No, you don't. You don't study rap battles for a living. You take L's for a living.
Drake really thought he was Ye, out here cosplaying as the industry's savior, when he's just a professional identity thief. You're not a genius, you're a failed scammer. Stop it.
Stop it.
Go get your own identity. Hey Drake, how you gonna gentrify a sound and still get evicted? That's tough.
I'm the villain.
I don't care. I really don't give a fuck.
Drake losing to his own employer is wild. How you get fired on your day off? That's like suing Chick-fil-A because your coworker sandwich was seasoned better. Hey, and let me just say this loud and clear real quick. Let me talk my shit. Let me drop my nuts. I actually called this shit. I'm not even playing, you guys. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I predicted this entire meltdown before it happened. I think I was the only creator to do so. If I didn't, you guys can let me know in the comments, but I think I did. The only thing I didn't expect though, the only thing that threw me for a loop was I thought Drake was gonna sue Kendrick directly. I didn't think the man was gonna go back and spin the block and sue his own people. I didn't expect that. What I mean by his own people, you know, that other side, the You Wish Foundation, You Wish. And before y'all try to twist that and said I said something else, listen, no, don't start with me, you two. Don't be trying to ban me. I said You Wish. I didn't say the other shit. Drake really went after his own label's bag and lost. Officially lost. It's in writing now. Like I said, that's a paper trail of his own downfall. An L that's government verified. Why would you let the internet clown you like that? You so lame.
I study rap battles for a living.
Hey, you didn't just lose, you snitched. Then got smacked for snitching. Then got caught snitching about the smack. Triple combo. You could have taken one L quietly, but nah, you wanted a whole sequel. You damn near got the trilogy. I mean, how you feel that you really stretched this beef into another year of humiliation? You ain't good, Mud. It's over, Mud. I don't know why they say Mud. That shit, look at me trying to sound like a Gen A, Gen Z. But yeah, let me remind y'all about my prediction. I uploaded the video around April 24th. You gonna see it on my screen somewhere. And when I say April 24th, this is before any of Kendrick's nukes dropped. Back then, we only had Push-Ups and Tailor Made Freestyle by Drake.
But if all of this is true, then it makes sense on why Kendrick hasn't dropped the track yet. Kendrick has not dropped his diss track yet because I'm pretty sure he wants to bring up the pedo vibes from Drake. And those type of accusations, if you don't have the facts and the proofs to those allegations, that's defamation of character. They will be able to sue Kendrick Lamar. And with UMG backing him, that will be a hard case to fight because Drake isn't from the hood. Drake isn't gonna handle this like a regular nigga would handle this. Biggie Smalls didn't go and sue Tupac when Tupac said he fucked Faith Evans. But you be crazy if you think Drake's not gonna sue Kendrick Lamar if Kendrick Lamar drops that.
That's crazy. That Deleted predicted this. That is crazy. Way before Kendrick responded with Euphoria, we all knew he predicted that Drake was going to sue. That just shows that somebody really, that fans like Deleted and myself really people like Deleted really listens to real rap. That's real.
A bomb about him being a pedophile. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind if you think Drake will not take this to court. And let's say Kendrick does get the information he needs to prove, to show everything that everybody been knowing about Drake. That very much can be the nail in Drake's coffin. And even if he's never touched a kid, some of the things that he's been accused of is creepy. And that will be the collapse of Drake. So honestly, Drake should tread lightly.
I study rap battles for a living.
What did I miss?
Kendrick was silent, and people were wondering what was taking him so long. So I literally said, Kendrick's not rushing because he's checking the legal side. He's figuring out how to expose Drake's skeletons without getting sued. So I'm thinking Kendrick had lawyers on speed dial and shit, double checking every bar like, hey, could I say this without catching a case? Because you know this man about to sue me. And even if I wasn't right about that part, I was right about Drake suing. Drake's been living with rumors online for years, but you had to be deep in the Reddit trenches or Twitter threads to even catch that shit. It wasn't mainstream yet. Everything I talked on that video wasn't mainstream like that. It was conspiracy theories, just whispers around by people who actually paid attention. And that's exactly why I predicted this whole thing before it exploded, because I already knew about those conspiracies long before this new wave of beef even started. That and because I'm unemployed, I have no life. I get lost in the internet rabbit holes. Pause. That just sound kind of crazy. Drake's thumbhead looking ass been getting accused of being a PDF for like years. I want to say since at least 2016 and 2017. It's been sitting there, buried in Reddit and old archive threads all over Twitter, but people didn't talk about it out loud like that, not mainstream. Cause let's be honest, everybody still liked Drake back then. Not me, I couldn't stand him. I mean, it was like I said, it was like a love and hate relationship. It was like, yeah, I like this song to cuddle up to a woman, but fuck Drake. So when this beef kicked off, I already knew what was coming. Kendrick didn't create those accusations. If you want to be honest, he didn't even say them directly. It was already known for real. The internet had been sitting on that info for years, and Drake knew this shit. That's why when Drake dropped that track with Lil Yachty on For All the Dogs in late 2023, way before this beef even kicked off in 2024, people noticed that he was mocking everybody. He name dropped Millie Bobby.
Widows in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby. Look,
he was trying to joke about it, mock the crowd, mock every.
Hold on. Nobody said Millie Bobby Brown, Drake. Nobody said that. The only person that said that was you. You brought that up. Nobody else did. But let's continue.
Everybody that was making fun of him. But honestly, that just confirmed he been watching the same conspiracies too, as if he was worried or some shit. That's what I took from it. I'm like, this motherfucker worried.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and you know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more.
You and Drake? That's awesome.
Advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me. What? Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him. What's his advice with boys? You know, that stays in the text messages.
I study rap battles for a living.
I wasn't guessing.
No,
I was
don't.
just paying attention. So you feel me? I dropped my video April 24th with my little prediction and shit. Then all of a sudden, Euphoria drops April 30th. 616 in LA and Meet the Grams dropped on May 3rd. Then Not Like Us on May 4th. Crybaby Aubrey is the type to sue when he runs out of bars. And that's exactly what he did. That's why I stated if UMG's backing him, Kendrick is cooked. Because we all know how this game works. We know who runs that shit. I don't even gotta say names.
I'm not gonna say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
Matter of fact, y'all ain't about to be mad at me. Y'all could be mad at Kanye. He'll say it for me.
It was a Jewish doctor.
So honestly, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Drake being protected by the machine, business as usual. That's where it got foggy. I didn't expect it to blow back into his face like that. Courtroom skidded L's all in Drake's face. Aki Big Backy, Academia Nut.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
You know Deleted is gonna come with the jabs. You know Deleted is gonna come with them jabs. Let's continue.
Panting, sweating, and yelling Drake is dropping another classic. Bruh, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
Act. Do us all a favor.
Shut up, bitch.
You are the official OVO therapy dog at this point. Sit. Go over there and sit. Or go check on Obs. He needs to pet you.
Go sit, boy. Yeah, Act. Just go in the corner and go rest in your little bed. Just sit over there. Just sit over there. Let's continue.
Academics just be hopping on stream like breaking news. Drake blinked twice. Album soon. Bruh, relax. He's a loser. You are hyping a loser. Hey, every time this motherfucker say classic, Drake drops mid. You need to cut it out. You ruining this man's legacy. Iceman gonna be a classic. The fuck is an Iceman? Nobody's scared of an apple named after a popsicle. You're not freezing the charts. You're freezing your relevance. You're frozen. You're Elsa. You might even be Anna. You damn near the side character. You Olaf.
Because guess what? You
gosh.
niggas not hip hop, and y'all can't talk hip hop without the Owls, nigga. Cause guess what? Owls been running hip hop for 16 motherfucking years, nigga. Argo been on top. Argo been running shit. Argo #1 album at the #1 album at the #1 album at the #1 album at the #1 single at the #1 single. None of you niggas got Kendrick in there.
Don't ever call me out, because all that's gonna do is get you blocked or get me to crash out on you. I don't give a fuck. I'll end us both.
And they like, oh, well, it's making Drake fans look bad. To who?
I don't
K-Bots?
give a fuck.
Bruh.
Bro. They are spiraling. You guys are definitely owls. You guys are spiraling. What do you have? #1 song in 16 years. Drake has been way past his prime musically. If we're gonna be honest, Drake's best years was his earliest stages of his career. After the 2 mixtapes, which is If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, and What a Time to Be Alive with Future. After that, Drake fell off creatively. Now, was he still getting hit records? Yes, but most of those songs were mid. Let's be honest. You guys are clearly owls. You guys are clearly the McGlizzies. But let's continue.
It's fanboys, bruh. Every single one
Facts.
with a mic and a platform is deep throating his ego right now as we speak. I mean,
Right.
we talking about the Hot Pocket himself.
Oh,
You have
yes.
to know that his lawyer, his team, they're gonna appeal this and take this. I don't know if people know that. Like this is not. This is not.
Hey, Deleted, I got to give you props, man. I got to give you props. Excuse me. I got to give you props for his new nickname. That's his new name now. OVO Hot Pocket Mall. I've been using that for a minute. Shout out to you. Because he's clearly a hot pocket. Let's keep moving. Well, we'll not keep moving. Let's keep going.
Over
Which,
with,
I mean, shit, the shitty. Should we just let it go?
No, see, no.
Like,
no.
At this point,
no. Why? But would you?
OVO stand side of like, nah, he purposely was trying to lose the first one so he could reveal more.
Nah, this is not over with. I know people hear things getting dismissed, but like, there's a whole nother level that I believe this is getting ready to go to. I don't think this is over. It's definitely not over here.
Of course, Academia Nut.
Yo, if that nigga Drake saw that, would destroy that shit. He beefing with Lucian and Elliot.
Yeah, he lost.
Now he about to come back though.
Huh?
He about to come back. He about to appeal it.
Oh yeah, appeal it. You know what I'm saying?
About to appeal it.
All of them. Even the streamers. The 37 N-word counter.
Just call me a culture vulture.
When you got that many...
You know he's going to take jabs at Matt from What's the Dirt. You know, if you guys don't know, Deleted has real beef with What's the Dirt, though. Because Matt tried to expose Deleted, but that all backfired. But let's continue.
Corny dudes hyping you up 24/7, it stops looking supportive and it starts looking very sad. Y'all helped ruin Drake's image. I'm gonna be honest with you. He let them ruin him too. He believed in his own hype. He was delusional. He thought they were helping him out. It's like, nah, bro, you just look stupid. Drake didn't just read the internet, he became it. Every time one of his meat guzzling fans said Drake's being blackballed, he was like, yeah, you're right. Let me go ahead and sue my label. That lawsuit wasn't strategy, it was paranoia. It was paranoia in PDF form. And yes, that was a double entendre, run that back. He believed the noise so hard he fell into it, face first. They didn't just destroy him, they helped him do it. They sabotaged me, they plotted against me. No, dumbass, they just stopped tolerating your corny villain arc. You're not a villain, you're fake villain. You're not a villain, bro. You're fake for real. You're not one of us. You're not
for real.
You're not a real villain.
Drake will never be who he is. He will never be the villain. He will never be this tough guy. He will always be soft he will always be soft in a bubble bath. Let's be honest.
And shut up. And the delusion is insane. Bruh's talking about conspiracies like he didn't start this mess to begin with. You brought AI Tupac out the basement. Like a possessed Alexa. Didn't even sound like Pac. He sounded like a crackhead Siri. Then got mad when Kendrick responded to that. You threw the first stone. Talking about Whitney and his kids. Then go and run and tell and snitch to HR when he hit you upside the head. That's not gangster, man. That's not mob. That's not mob boss. Whatever.
Deleted. Thank you. Thank you, Deleted. Everything that you're saying is like coming to light. You are telling the truth right here. He's like, bro, you started it. Even let's go to push-ups. You started it. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. You brought his personal life into it. You brought Kendrick's family involved in this. You literally did that. Nobody told you to bring Kendrick's family in this. You did that. But when Kendrick dropped like that, he never mentioned anything personal. He's just basically telling you and J. Cole, hey, I'm better than the both of y'all. That was it. Fuck the big three. It's just big me. Plain and simple. But let's continue.
What the hell y'all call that? Yeah, it's not none of that. You are a Karen. I think we should retire the name Karen and call everybody Aubrey now. Y'all started the No Diddy. We need to start saying Aubrey. It's not Karen no more. That's Aubrey. How were you delusional about drama you started though? Like that's weird. How you gonna like the fuse, toss the match, and now you're crying about the explosion? And hold up, let's be clear before I go off. We're not rewinding 10 plus years. We're not time traveling all the way back to Take Care. I gotta say that because every time I post a bunch of tone deaf motherfuckers, them over-educated comment section professors, they be showing up like actually, man, shut the fuck up. Stop trying to make this that deep. This is chaos. Let me turn up a bit. But yeah, Drake started this. I'm talking about recently. He started this. He wanted the smoke, thought it was cute, not realizing he was stepping into lyrical Vietnam. Aubrey tried to play with fire and he got cremated. Smoking on an Aubrey pack. Drake obviously felt some type of way when Kendrick turned that first-person shooter shit down. So Aubrey does what Aubrey does best. He subliminally disses him in first-person shooter.
Right.
Like a bitter bitch on a close friends list. He really thought he could toss slick shots and lyrics and visuals, then dip back behind it's just competition. Or honestly, I don't even think he was doing that. I think he was trying to act oblivious to it. Nah, you poked a poet with God-level precision. You asked for it.
Facts.
You got scorched. And while we're
Facts. You woke up the boogeyman. You woke him up.
We're here, yeah, it's still fuck J. Cole too for playing neutral like Switzerland with an ox cord. Next video, I'm flaming the fuck out of him. Stay tuned. One of these videos, I don't know which one, but we gonna spin the block on J. Cole. Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell to be.
Oh man. Yo, deleted. Deleted. You made that video you made. I'm sick of J. Cole was the most brutal video you ever made. That was like, you just destroyed J. Cole in that video. If you guys haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check it out on his channel, because he decimated J. Cole on that video. Let's continue.
Notified. See how I plugged that in there real quick? This man keeps pressing the big red expose the industry button like anyone's scared, and the button is broke and he ain't do shit. Second he fell off, he wanna go and act like a whistleblower. Come on, man, you just soft and corny. You sued your own label, your own people. You tried to sue them thinking that you were about to reveal the system, and we all know you were using it too. You really thought you could play the righteous card while standing in mud that you helped make. And even if you were right, we know how shady the industry is. Even if you were right, even if the bots and the backdoor deals were real, you still look dumb as shit because you've been a part of the machine since day one. You didn't expose anything, you exposed yourself. You pressed the red button and it blew back in your face. Drake's like a clown that tried to drop a bomb and forgot to run.
Yo, that's that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's that nigga. Yo, that's that nigga. Yo, that's that nigga.
Bruh.
That was definitely his other side. That was that mama side. That was his mama side that came out of him on this video. But let's continue.
Whoa. Drake thought he could mock black Americans with a slave line. He thought he could play the you wish game.
I went to a predominantly Jewish school growing up. I definitely had a bar mitzvah in an Italian restaurant, mind you. The song of the night was Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way.
So your mom's Jewish?
My mother is Jewish, and you know we have great Jewish dinners like Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
Have you gotten approached yet by like the Jewish media yet?
No, I haven't gotten approached by the Jewish media, but somebody today, who I won't mention, was like, you know how big you're gonna be? This has never happened before. It's like every Jew is going to.
And found out he's really not one of the main ones.
It was a Jewish doctor.
Sorry to say, Drake, you let the world gaslight you. Throughout this whole beef, you let the world get into your head. And I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say in these comments. But to white America, you will always be black first. To the system, to the courtrooms, don't matter where you from or how bright-skinned you are a black man in the court of law. And you found that out. You really thought you could play the you wish game.
It was a Jewish doctor.
You really tried to stop black culture. Try to do that colonizing shit because you're whitewashed. That's what you're used to. You try to be black when it was convenient for you, and then try to be white when the time was right. And it didn't work out for you, did it? You got bitch slapped into reality. They said, sit down, boy. They boyed you because you try to boy Kendrick. Motherfucker, you not Aiden Ross. That other half of you won't work for you when it comes to battling the higher ups in the system. And that's your karma. They reminded you that in court. Now, I'm all for suing a major company. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. What the fuck? I'm against the big corporations myself. Because what the fuck? You're not about to boy me. What the hell? But see, the difference is that we know Drake was disingenuous about it. It was never about that. It was always about him. He was the house worker. the golden boy. That was Drake the whole damn time. He helped
Right.
build the machine, then got folded by somebody that came straight from the dirt, straight from the field. He body slammed you with no label push, no industry training wheels, just pure skill and audacity. That, like, for instance, that whole handshake with Dr. Dre and Lucien Grange, I found it funny, but was I for that? No, of course not. That shit was lame. It was only lame because fuck the higher ups. They love control. They love to see a black man in chains. Fuck them. I'm not with that.
Well,
but see, the thing is,
I agree with that. I agree with that aspect. Like, if Drake, like I said, I will say this: if Drake would have just sued UMG for shady practices, like just more on the, if he was really looking out for the artist, he would have just sued UMG for shady practices / bad practices for money that artist that has been owed. I'm all in for that. But don't use a rap battle as a way to get money out of UMG. I feel like artists should get paid what they owe because of how much they contribute, how much work ethics they put into this game, put it into the music. It's just like I'm all in for artists to get their fair share of what they have put in so much work, but I'm against when they try to use like the antics like how Drake used with this lawsuit, the defamation. I was against that. But if Drake would have just made it more, like I said, if Drake would have just sued them for bad practices, that would have been a whole different story. And we would have been on Drake's side. So I agree with that aspect of the lawsuit. But I don't agree by using the diss track and try to censor freedom of speech and censor hip-hop. But let's continue.
I can't have that same feeling with Drake because Drake never cared about that. It was never about that for him. It was always about himself. It wasn't genuine. Drake deserved this karma. And Drake's fans, man, like, again, they're fucking annoying.
For real. They deleted. They just so fucking annoying. They annoying as hell. Even now I'm seeing them on Twitter Spaces having board meetings talking about how we're going to help Drake, talking about let's help Drake try to get back on top. Let's help Drake push this narrative of trying to appeal the lawsuit. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I hate Drake's, the OV hoes. I hate them. I don't hate Drake fans. I hate the OV hoes. I hate the ones with the owls and then the picture with Drake's face as their profile picture. That's what I hate the most. Like the parasocial stance, I hate them. But if you're a regular Drake fan that's neutral, that's just more about the music and not about the bullshit antics, you guys are cool with me. But for the rest that are just dick riding, I can't stand y'all. But let's continue.
The shit they're saying online, how are you guys really rewriting history this bad? Acting like he's a martyr. They're like, Drake got sabotaged. No, he got humbled. Drake is the silver spoon kid who's so used to getting his way, always getting his way, so used to the game being bent for him, that when it finally didn't, he glitched. The Uno reverse card. And now the man is looking stunned like, wait, I can lose? Yes, you can, dumbass. You had too much dip on your chip. He wasn't taking a stand. Why are you guys falling for that shit? He was just bitter, salty, and starving for validation after the world stopped pretending he was untouchable. Drake really tried to pull the fight the corporations card, but the gag is he is the corporation. Brett tried to take down the same machine that kept him rich, and that machine reminded him real quick who's signing the checks. jokes.
Right.
He calls himself the boy, and they literally boyed him. Corporate America looked at him like, you thought you could sue us, huh? They smacked his ass back into reality.
Drake, the nigga that got bodied by Pusha T, Aubrey Graham in a wheelchair. Drake.
Tell Lucy and I said, fuck it, I'm tearing holes in my budget.
All that industry privilege is gone. They showed him that he's not the puppet master, that he's in fact the puppet. Isn't that crazy? He's been trying to foreshadow some dumbass conspiracy through these weird ass, boring ass, mid ass videos for a stupid ass Iceman rollout. That puppet is him. I've been telling y'all, he's the real Pinocchio here. Just fake. He's the boy, right? Isn't that Pinocchio's goal, is to be a real boy? He wants to be a real boy. He's lying to himself. His nose is getting bigger. Stop it. Stop it. And then this motherfucker popped out of nowhere dressed like Geppetto. You like telling on yourself. Drake be walking.
Hold on, let's go back. Bro, what the hell? What the hell?
Oh my God!
Bro, just why? Why? It's already bad enough you got the Hello Kitty sticker on your laptop. But now this? I can't take this guy serious anymore. Let's continue.
Motherfucker popped out of nowhere dressed like Geppetto. You like telling on yourself. Drake be walking around looking around and shit. I'm like, what are you looking at? What's up in the sky to the left and on the ground? Why do you move like that? Oh shit. Hey, and the worst part, he doesn't even get it, man. He really believed this hype. He believed his own hype, believed the internet, the stands, the conspiracies, and they ruined him. Now his whole rollout means shit. It means nothing. It's all smoke, no fire. Just all lawsuits. No legacy. Drake was playing the game that he thought he was gonna win, and he got the 3 ring of death. His system crashed. He got the blue screen. How are you the only rapper who managed to lose the law and the culture at the same time? Double homicide. You see, Drake's problem is he's addicted to attention. He couldn't just let Kendrick have his moment. He was thirsty for that attention. It was weird. Drake wanted to feel oppressed so damn bad, it was like crazy. Let's be real. The Iceman rollout been drier than Academia Nuts braids. Just stank. It's mildew. Nobody wants it. Stop force feeding us this shit.
Right.
It's baby shit. It's boo-boo. It's runny.
Biggest waste of my fucking time of all time. The biggest waste of my goddamn.
I don't blame Kai at all. I do not blame Kai Cenat at all. That boy is literally just had enough. Kai just literally just had enough of Drake's foolishness and his BS. And like Kai said, the biggest waste of his time. But let's continue.
RP to Armani. Yo, I can't fake it. I can't fake it. That was ass. I can't fake it. I can't fake it. I actually can't fake it. I actually can't fake it. That was so ass.
That can't be it. Please don't tell me.
Oh man.
No button pressed. No button. No.
That just shows that Drake just fooled all you guys. Drake fooled all you. Drake's been low key, like really just he fooled you. He played y'all. He set y'all up. That's what it is. He played y'all. Y'all thought Drake was gonna drop a red button, into knowing that red button was just a bomb that he blew himself up. But let's continue.
Nah, that was like very, very disappointing. Like I was actually told that this was gonna be a red button. So either someone's fucking with me, but either way, at the end of the day, I'm never putting anything else out again. That's disappointing, man. All that build up for nothing?
All y'all just got played.
You're teasing an album nobody asked for while your fan
Fact.
base defends you like their face is wedged up your ass crack, just up in your cheeks. It's like they don't even come back up for air. No threat, no hunger, just vibes and therapy sessions over mid beats. The beats are ass. And then he keeps insinuating that they want to silence him, and we're over here begging his ass to take a nap. Please go, do dad stuff, paint a wall. Just stop dropping deluxe
Right.
versions of disappointment and depression. We don't give a fuck. And academic, shut the fuck up. It ain't gonna be no damn classic. Every time you speak, Drake's reputation drops another 3%. It's literally done.
Right.
It don't matter how good this album is. This album could be the greatest he's ever put out. But public perception and all this shit that he did this past year, everybody tired of him, man. Don't nobody
real.
wanna hear this motherfucker no more. And the lawsuit just proved he's allergic to losing. So even that, it's like, I don't know, everybody gets the ick. Like, bruh, you couldn't even beat Meek Mill. Meek Mill took his L. He learned from it, bounced back for a second, and you wrote a lawsuit in Times New Roman, a 12-point fine. So now Drake's saying that he's appealing. The more he talks, the smaller he looks. Like, bruh, Kendrick moved on, made history, and you're out here fighting ghosts while looking like a buster. You know how embarrassing it gotta be for the whole world. Rooting.
That's the whole thing. Kendrick has moved on. The last time Kendrick ever mentioned Drake was on the Good Credit song Subliminally. After that, he completely moved on. You, on the other hand, is still stuck on this battle. Kendrick is right now enjoying life. Right now, he's currently taking another break on his tour. He recently just made a guest appearance on Playboi Carti's tour, performing their hit record Good Credit, which, by the way, that's one of my favorite records off of Playboi Carti's album too, and that's arguably one of my favorite feature verses from Kendrick from this year. Even though I like to change the whips off the Let God Sort Him Out, but I believe Good Credit to me is arguably his best verse. I think Chains and Whips is his second best. I do like Let God Sort Him Out. I do like that album too. Phenomenal album by the Clips. I'm just saying that's just my personal opinion. But let's continue.
For your label instead of you. That's when you know you a real piece of shit. How is the whole damn world cheering for the label? And we all know the label is damn near the devil himself.
Right.
But that's how much people don't like you anymore, Aubrey. A piece of shit company beat the other piece of shit, and we all clapped. Nobody's rooting for the spoiled brat. We love seeing y'all get detention, and his fan base is defending the hell out of him. They act like Drake's the new Rosa Parks or some shit. Drake is not doing shit for black people. He is not revolutionary. He's spoiled. He's entitled. You know what though? I'm mad that this motherfucker Drake and his meat guzzling ass fan base really try to take Ye's whole persona. Y'all try to steal Ye's whole swag and aura. Ye. The media lies to you, Drake. Pinocchio. Drake, shut the fuck up. Like Ye didn't snatch that award from Taylor Swift 10 plus years ago because Single Ladies was the anthem, yet they gave it to the new white girl. Drake, you ain't snatched no mic. You ain't snatched no motherfucking mic, Drake. What mic you snatched? Drake, you didn't let us know George Bush didn't like black people. You didn't go on a 15-minute rant during a tour, calling artists out by their name, claiming that they're botting and fixing the numbers and using payola. Matter of fact, you were the artist mentioned in that rant for botting. You told Future that you had to be on the song to clear Tim's part. You a gatekeeper. I mean, everyone's soft, right? Too busy crying over insults and words, not seeing the larger picture. They're saying nobody's ever beat the corporations and won, acting like Drake tried to fight this ultimate fight and he was gonna lose because nobody could win it. When Ye in fact won that shit, something Drake couldn't do. No contracts, solely owns his own brand, owns a stake of Skims. The brand that's worth $4 billion, by the way. Still top 5 streaming rappers as of right now on Spotify. Graduation is the #1 streamed hip-hop album as of today. As of right now, 4 million streams a day. He's doing this while being hated and blackballed by the industry and the world. The world hates his ass. Y'all hate his ass. Y'all act like he killing somebody or something. No promo. Doesn't pump music down everybody's throat either like it's fast food. He don't do that. He don't pump hella music out. And he's still selling out shows overseas. In Korea, I know y'all mad right now. We giving flowers. We're giving them flowers out right now. You guys are pissed. Sold out his last tour in 2024 for vultures before they blackballed him and didn't let him tour anymore. He can't tour out here no more because the venues won't allow him to. They won't let him back in the arenas because of his rants. So he said fuck it and went overseas and still selling out. That's called winning. He won. That's called freedom. He don't have any contracts. Nobody owns him. The only dude who ever went toe to toe with the music industry and actually won was Kanye West. And then there's Drake, thinking he's the main character of the revolution. He got his karma though. He for real got his karma, because if I remember correctly, he tried to mock Ye in that private DM that he had with Chris Griffith. Everybody before me that tried the label was too eccentric, so they wrote them off as crazy. I'm going to change that and make the building a safer place for every artist that are moving forward. I mean, you over here calling people eccentric and crazy. That's why they look eccentric and crazy, because they did try to do what you did, but they were more louder about it, going off about it, looking crazy to everybody else. But I mean, now you see why. You only try to fight them one time and lost. Imagine getting beat the fuck down every time you stand up. Of course you're gonna lose your mind. Of course you're gonna seem a little off and go through a depression. At the end of the day, Drake isn't Ye. He wasn't fighting the system. He was just mad that the same scam that usually benefits him finally played him. That tantrum wasn't rebellion. It was just an ego withdrawal. He's not a vigilante like Ye, or even a villain. If you guys want to call him a villain or a vigilante, he's not that. He's a bitter ex who realized the industry stopped calling him back, stopped picking up his phone calls. It was Drake having a meltdown. He was throwing a fit because the cheat code stopped working. It expired. He didn't have the codes anymore. And like I said, do not forget that Drake was the main one named for doing these same tactics that he was trying to sue for when Ye exposed him about 9 years ago on stage.
Radio lied to you. Radio fucked you. I know it's a lot of real niggas working at radio. Real people. Real program directors with wives and kids that love music, that can't play what they want to play because they've been paid to play that bullshit over and over and over. We love Drake. Drake is great. He's a great artist. But Frank Ocean is great too. Not fuck the people that work at radio. Because these is real people that gotta feed their kids. And they not being allowed to play that real shit. Because they think that in order to feed their kids, they gotta play the same shit over and over and over. Khaled and Drake and radio and Doc and 92.3 and everybody. Is it just me? But did you hear that song so many times? You say you wanna play it for free. Cause hey, I love Drake, I love Khaled, but they set that song up, bro. I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success, my own career. I've been sitting here to give y'all the truth.
Shortly after, they 5150'd him for it. To be fair, you guys could call Ye crazy for his antics and the way he acts, but let's keep it real. He's the one who pulled the curtain back on this whole Lucian Grange. No one would know about this if it wasn't for Ye.
We saving the world. Like, you take Drake and Lucian out, that just alters everything, because that's such a control thing they had, the algorithm, the way that they work together to fix the number, that they work together to fix the number. Because it's not just about the elimination of Drake, you know, it's like, like we're gonna tear the head off whoever they got that they thought was in control of all this shit. Like, look at this, it's like they running the numbers, they running on radio, they got the smash, and they like pick and choose who they want. Oh, we're gonna have Migos 1 week, and then we're gonna have Future this, then we had 2 Chainz this, that, and they always pick somebody. Oh, now we're gonna have 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? It's like they always pick somebody from Atlanta.
Ye is the one who said the quiet part out loud. The payola, fake numbers, the industry math that don't math up, which has literally turned into the backbone of this whole beef. Ye dropped the receipts years ago, and he dropped it during the battle.
who is Lucian Grange? Like, who is he? Because people don't know who he is, and I feel like you have to be higher up to know exactly who he is. He's still higher. He's still a hired gun. He's just like a nigga handler. Like, he just control like Universal. He run it for him, but he ain't no overboss or nothing like that. He's like, but he is someone who, in the constructs of where niggas have been placed, you know, Native Americans, all the combination, they don't put that in the schools that they indoctrinate us into, because you know you chief, then you know you chief. They ain't gonna teach you that you chief. They gonna like give you a contract, rap contract, basketball contract, say you king, but you only king to a certain limit, as long as you don't get out of line.
And now we're watching the fallout in 4K. He called it before anybody else because Ye was actually doing what Drake pretends he's doing now, outing the industry for real. When Ye dropped that interview, everyone was confused. Like, what is he even talking about? Why is he inserting himself? Besides the Like That track, there was no other diss tracks out yet. And nah, that weak ass 7-minute drill don't count. Ye already was exposing the machine, and Drake stayed quiet until he lost. Then suddenly he's Mr. Expose the Industry, like he discovered corruption yesterday.
So that makes all sense. That makes every sense. Like, bro, you're just basically a carbon copy of Kanye because you heard Kanye said that. So now you're going to say the same thing. That don't make no sense. Like, really. That don't make no sense. But let's continue.
Drake, stop being a poser. Quit cosplaying. Right. Ye lit the match. Drake just showed up after the fire started, holding the lighter for clout. But that judge blew that fire out real quick. She said, what you thought this was? Hey, Drake, how you feel that Ye got dropped by brands and still owns his name? And you got backhand in court, got smacked by your boss, but still got to go to work the next day because they didn't fire you. You got to still work with the same company you try to sue.
That's where I'm fixated on this beef. I wish I could talk to Drake, but he would never tell me. Whatever he got with Universal, I don't trust it. That big headline that went out about 400, 500 million a year. How he tours is funny to me.
You said that.
I've been saying it, and every time I say it, nobody pays me any mind. That's funny, and it's weird. It's wrong.
In what regard?
Nobody at his level tours that much. You don't.
Unless you have to.
Unless you have to do
contracted to recoup it.
Anytime you drop an album, you got to do a tour or two tours.
This many
or
days,
you got to do two tours a year. They working him. Whatever he signed.
There's no world in which that's what he wants to do.
No, never.
Not to tour that much.
No way in the world.
It's Lucien, serve your master, nigga. You caught a little bag for your masters, didn't you? Lifetime deal, I feel bad for niggas.
And now we're stuck with
lifetime deal. That actually hits harder. Lifetime deal, that hits harder. Because we all know. Because as of right now, when Drake dropped those 100 gig records, he tried to leak it. UMG stopped that and said, nope, put that on streaming platforms. And that's when we found out that Drake was not, when he signed that $400 million deal, that became a slave deal. And that's when we found out that that deal was a 360 deal. I even tweeted about this a year ago. Drake should have never, I repeat, never should have signed that deal. Because now UMG owns him. Like, he owns his name. They own his life now. So no matter what, you gotta continue making money for them. Let's continue.
With the Iceman. The only ice Drake got in his veins is from Botox. Drake, the 6 God era is done. Welcome to the 404 era. It's lost files.
Yeah.
Where are you? You're lost. You're not even a lost file. You're a broken file. There's no repairing. The only person that's worse than you is J. Cole, and I don't care what nobody say. That's the only person that's worse than you, because ain't nothing worse than a fake ass friend. He fake friends you and Kendrick. Being too pussy to actually compete and stand on shit. He rather backstab everybody and run. But yeah, that's the next video. Anyway, you gotta face the midlife. You're going through a midlife crisis, and your music is mid now, so I mean it goes hand in hand. Kendrick didn't just beat Drake. He evicted him from hip-hop credibility and left his ass homeless under his own ego. And I hope you brought tissues, Drake, because your tears are public record now. This motherfucker got paperwork for losing. That's tough. And honestly, it's a good thing that Drake lost this lawsuit, or his, you know, it was dismissed. Because if Drake had actually won that, rap would have been dead on arrival. Just imagine a world where dissing someone gets you a court date instead of a Grammy. Drake was really trying to turn hip-hop into one big ass HR paperwork. And of course there will be loopholes to that, right? If they're able to use lyrics in court, they would use it in court for anything.
Exactly.
This man was not protecting his name. He was chasing one more desperate W to make himself feel relevant again. He tried to use the legal system, hoping it'd fix his flaws. He wanted sympathy so bad he started acting like a victim of lyrical bullying.
Right, and this is the same guy that was also joining that petition of stop trying to use rap lyrics in court. When Young Thug was going through his YSL Rico case, they literally tried to use Young Thug's own lyrics to try to lock him up. And Drake was one of those people that was vouching for lyrics to not be used in court. It's real funny how he decided to flip that and said, you know what, I'm going to use lyrics in court. Because I got called a PDF file, which Drake was never called that. Kendrick never said that. It's like, how did Drake, it is just crazy. How did Drake just misinterpret lyrics like that? But knowing Drake, he wasn't prepared. But let's continue.
The same man who's been acting like a mob boss for over a decade. Drake tried to criminalize a diss track, as if that's not literally the foundation of rap. Hip-hop was built on talking shit, not suing people for it. This motherfucker was trying to make yo mama jokes illegal, softer than baby lotion. And it's the fact he was out here requesting Kendrick's contracts and private info.
That
and
is
at that
crazy.
point, I realized, oh, it's more than just the W. He's trying to farm for ammo. He wanted court documents to turn it into diss lyrics. If Drake would have won, rap would be doomed. Drake almost turned bars into evidence. So in the end, his loss was the best thing to happen to rap. The judge honestly saved the culture. She don't even know it. Drake, you are not Ye. You never stood for shit. Don't start acting.
Once again, shout out to Judge Jeanette Vargas. Shout out to her. She has saved hip hop, which was the best thing to ever happen. If it wasn't for her, and if Drake would have won, hip hop would have been over. Salute to you, Judge Jeanette Vargas. You're the best.
Acting like you see clear now just because you lost the people. If you don't go sit your fake revolutionary ass down, he didn't try to take one for the culture. He tried to take the culture down with him. Started from the bottom to filed from the top. That's crazy.
Shout out to Deleted. That was a great video. Deleted, shout out to you, bro. You deliver a masterpiece. Very, very beautifully. Yeah. But let me know in the comments down below what y'all thoughts on this. Deleted never miss. He always delivers. Yeah. just shows that Drake is pretty much a cosplayer. Try to follow everybody else's footsteps, but just have poor and bad execution. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this live stream. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. Also follow me in my social medias above me. Join the Discord as well. Link will be in the description down below. So without further ado, see you guys in the next one. Deuces.